This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll get this out to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Levis. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2nd and 7. Now, Levis. He runs with it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Hill brought in motion. He's into space past the 25. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Levis. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
They're on the 30-yard line.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Rams move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one and dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Levis to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
He's got room at the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Here's Levis. Right back to Williams. They connect again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
First down, Cowboys.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. To throw is Levis. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, Levis. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the 1st down is pretty much a formality. But not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run. And they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Levis. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
That's good for Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The extra point, up and good. And the Rams move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
14, Cowboys 13.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. First and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing now on 3rd and long. There's Jefferson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Quick hitting slant there. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give on the ground. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, L.A. Extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Rams will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, it's Levis. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. To throw is Levis. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll stay on the ground. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. They'll look to throw. That's Dobbs, open left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Now a give up the middle, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And the Cowboys are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
His drive will start on the ground. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On play action, here's Levis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass, but I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. This is 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Jefferson.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side. Then it's taken in by Williams.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. This one complete to Washington. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
On 1st down, Levis. Comeback route, and he's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
On second down, Levis. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Checking it down, this one is caught. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And with that throw, Mike, now they're clearly in position where they can at least attempt to tie the game with a field goal. But I don't think they should take the foot off the gas. Continue to take shots downfield. Continue. See if you can come away with the touchdown, knowing you at least have a field goal try if the touchdown doesn't work out.
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That's Washington, the man in motion. He'll run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Now they face third down and 7. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. So now, a big spot coming here. This to potentially send us to overtime. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Here's first down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5.
The tackle by Devontae Albert-Jones. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll find Jefferson coming across the field. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line, it's a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. This one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
All right, Mike, so think about the spot this defense found themselves in. They know they've got to come up with a stop or a big play somewhere or this game's over. And what do? They go out and get a huge turnover to give their offense the ball and a shot to win this game.
And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a run going left, and that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll try the right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now, oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback.
So it's a win here for the Rams. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.